Welcome crafters, andyisyoda here, and welcome back to the Georgian Mansion Part 2. This is the final part. Well done to Tiny Star, who spotted a wee mistake. Nice job. Can you see it, everybody? Top right there, top right 2 windows are too big. Should be 4 high windows in the bottom and 3 high on the top. So that's one of the things we learned about Georgian houses. Bigger windows in the bottom, smaller windows in the top very slightly. Using kind of a hardened clay here. It's another brick texture in the UTB texture pack. You can get that in the description. And it just creates a bit of a difference between the brick of the Georgian house and, well, the chimneys for a start. And I'm also going to put this brick underneath windows, above windows, and on the corners of the house as well, just to bring a little bit of texture and feel to the house. You can see them going around the windows here. I do that all around the house. Just, you need to play with whatever texture pack that you've got. I'm using this one to its fullest extent. I could put sandstone in the corners as well. Kind of looks okay. Right. More about what we learned in episode 1 later on, but what I thought I'd do is get on with the front door. By the way, I'm putting this little ridge of brick stairs all around the main house. So you can just assume that I've done that kind of out of sight there. So back to the main door, some quartz pillars, and then 4 by 5 lumps, or maybe even 6 in the end, lumps of acacia wood there, or is it jungle wood? Whatever the wood that is in my texture pack. Back to back, upside down stairs at the top, and a couple of buttons mark out the doorway. I'm using this stone brick stairs and stone brick slabs in the UTB pack just to finish off a little porchy roof thing above that. Got some little half slabs there. I think I'm going to move them down in just a second when I change my mind. Yeah, there I go. Move them down. And yeah, I'm not 100% happy with this doorway. And the doorway's closed, but I do quite like having a closed doorway in a Minecraft build. I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, 7 out of 10 for that entrance. 10 out of 10 for this staircase. I love this staircase. So here is some staircase tips. If you're building a staircase, try and make it, well, I think out of wood for a start. But my main tip here is really with the wooden logs here that I'm going to place either side of the main staircase. And you kind of see what I mean when I get to it. It's going to be too high. Not too high, T-O-O, but T-double-O, T-double-O, yeah, 2 blocks high. So there's 2, 2, 2, and you can't see what I'm doing on that side, but when I switch to this side, I'm taking away the blocks at the bottom. I'm making them just 2. See? 2 blocks. How can I describe this better? There's 2. You end up with 2s. 2s going up diagonal like that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And it creates a nice little structure to the staircase. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you think? A nice double central staircase. Something we learned in episode 1 was to have a nice big hallway because it gives scale to the rest of your rooms. And I kited the staircase at the bottom there just to open it up and make it easier to get your first foot on the step as you come in at an angle there. So there we go, just filling in a little bit of wall behind the staircase, and that is done. Now on to the landing, and I'm putting upside down stairs around the walkway here, and then a little bit of a balustrade, or what would you call it? I don't know, balustrade, what is that thing called? Banisters, going all the way around. And there we go, grand staircase complete. Okay, I haven't done much detail inside, and I don't want to. I don't want to furnish this. I just want to be able to show you how to, build Georgian without going into too much detail on the inside. But just there's a few tasks to do on the inside, like some detail on the bottom of the wall, as I just did there. Right, now onto the back of the house, and this is the kitchen at the back. And what we're going to do here is plop on some slabs, make a slab roof this out of purple. We retextured purple in the UTB pack to make it look kind of black. And I decided to move this hallway, the utility room, and the games room, and in fact the sunroom as well eventually, all down 1 block. So you're going to come down the steps out the kitchen, because that's going to make the sunroom and the games room on the level of the grass. And I think that's kind of luxurious when you step out of the grass. Step out of the building straight onto the grass. Rather than at the front of the building, you do want to go up some steps because it kind of creates a formality to the build and leave some room for some foundations. I had to colour this wall in brick instead of making it an interior wall. like that. It just was showing up too much from the outside. A little bit of detail inside. There's a cool kitchen, and you can make a nice feature out of this ceiling as well, I'm sure, when you furnish it. Okay, taking off the roof a little bit, cheating a bit, but you couldn't do this if you're building it yourself, but just taking off the roof and having a peek into the top floor here, which we laid out with all our bedrooms in the last episode. Just make sure that your walls are 5 high, then you can slap on a ceiling. I just put some snow, and then I put some wood for the upper floor. Hack away where your stairs are going to come up, and my stairs are just off the main central staircase, just like that. Take away the snow, disguise that on the intermediate layer, build a little staircase to get up into the attic. Now what we're going to have up in the attic is a shared bathroom and 2 bedrooms and a little closet and kind of a loft area as well. Okay, so moving on to the front of the house here, we've got dormer windows to put in as well. I'm using andyisyoda site to mark out the windows like that, and I'm going to slap in some pink stained glass, and UTB pack has got these beautiful little panes of glass. And those dormer windows are above the windows underneath. We've managed to get 2 in at the front and 3 in at the back. And again, make sure the dormer windows are exactly symmetrically above the windows below. Time for my favourite part of the build, to mark out the layout of the upstairs. Got a little bedroom on the right there. Staircase. I'm just at the staircase, a little bit of a balustrade as well, or balcony there. And then on this bit here is another bedroom with 2 windows. So each of the bedrooms have got 2 windows, and then the top middle there is a little bathroom. Okay, slapping the roof back on, or most of the roof anyway. This is how to build up your little dormer windows, and you can assume I do all 5 of those. Cool. So moving back into the attic, all I'm going to do is build up the walls, going for a nice kind of diamond ore, I think it is, in this texture pack. Gives you a really nice textured wall. Really love that as well. There we go. Yeah, again, unfurnished, not too much detail. There's doors, there's the bits over the doors to do, lots of things like that. Making sure the walls are 5 blocks high. I can then stick on a ceiling. Again, I'm just making it out of snow, but white wool would do as well. There we go. Using a bit of world edit just to do that in one fell swoop. You might find some little details here, like you'll see a bit of purple or roof block sticking through, and that can just be disguised with some quartz stairs, or in this case some acacia stairs, to make it look like the snow ceiling. And the dormers can be easily disguised excuse me, just like that. I've enjoyed this Georgian build. It really has been the first Georgian I've ever done, but it was so symmetrical and pleasing to the eye. I really have liked it. What style of house should I do next? And make kind of a tutorial how to build, I don't know, a 1920s, I don't know, Art Nouveau or something, whatever kind of house or style you would like. Building up some internal walls in the utility room there, and then all I've got to do is decide on some doors and some windows. It will all depend on what texture pack you've got and what resources you've got. But nice big open windows there to the utility room. Well, it's a door with windows beside it. And then the games room here, it's got 4 windows, and you can assume I managed to do the ones at the back. Slapping on a little roof here. I'm just going to finish off this little hallway here with a little flat roof to it. Probably going to leak in the winter with all the rain, never mind. Slapping on a nice big roof there, speeding that up onto the sunroom. Sunroom's going to probably be facing definitely west, but maybe southwest if possible. And then, yeah, what do you think of the house? Here it is in all its splendor. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with it. Yeah, you're wondering what that thing is on the left, aren't you? That's the pool house. I went a bit crazy with the pool house, and I thought, no, I just can't put this in the video. It's going to put everyone off. But you could have stables out the back. You could have a swimming pool like I've got there. You could have a garage, triple garage, double garage, whatever you want. Workshops, craft rooms. This is the bit where you can use your imagination and really run wild with your builds there. The Georgian house might be a kind of a new build in the Georgian style, but those outbuildings there probably could be older, could be featured, could be something which you might build new on, but you have to follow the footprint because that's your planning permission that you've got. So let's have a quick peek inside the house, just a quick tour. We've got our grand central staircase leading off left into a study. just here. Some details in the ceiling to get right there. Sitting room here off the main large kitchen. Kind of dark, needs some lighting, but that's up to the interior decorator. Up into the master bedroom, through into the grand central staircase, and into kind of a pink bedroom, into a blue bedroom, through some en-suites, into another bedroom there, and then up into an attic where we've got some bathrooms and bedrooms and a hallway as well. Really pleased with how this build turned out. And there we go. Now we're going to sweep down into the utility room. That's the utility room. Got the games room or party room here, sunroom on the right, and then through, just kind of continuing to build here into the sort of a Victorian era, I don't know, Georgian era swimming pool, and little Yoda's having a bath. Guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought, and do you want to see more videos like this? It has been a pleasure to build for you. Take care for now. May the blocks be with you.